Good.
I can't even tell that you're messing up. It sounds good.
You don't know that that's not your name. Got it. Okay. What's up, everyone? Drew and Sherbin from Misfit Athletics here with 3 tips to beat the 20.3 handstand push-up standard. First thing we're going to go over is how your bottom position affects how close you can get to the wall. And the closer you are to the wall, the easier it's going to be to get this standard. So go ahead and kick up into a handstand for me. He's nice and close to the wall. As he loads his head here, he is going to get it behind his hands. He's going to rest his tailbone on the wall. And then what I want him to think about here as he lowers down is pointing the soles of his feet together. And you'll notice from this side view here that we're trying to keep his knee behind his forearm if possible. When we do this, and don't bring the knee out over, go ahead and do that for me, Sherb. When we do that, we make sure that the tailbone doesn't come off the wall and then we don't kick out and around. You can go ahead and come down. So once we're in that bottom position there, we have to think about how we are going to generate power and still meet the standard. And the way that we want to do that, instead of thinking about a hip extension, is a knee extension. And one of the most natural ways to have the knee extension is to point that toe down and really drive the heel up. So he's going to go ahead and kick back up for me. He's going to load the exact same way, and then he is going to drive through his heel and close this angle right here. Do one more rep for me. I want you to watch his knee. We're closing that angle down, and we're good to go. Go ahead and kick down. So the final thing here is something that happens to a lot of athletes. It almost seems like people get shorter during this workout. That's obviously not happening, and the big thing is not being active like you were, like it was nice and easy during your set of 21. So when he goes back up here, I'm gonna have him show you a little bit of kind of that lazy top position, and we'll talk about what you can do to activate and go all the way up. So he's in this position here, hips aren't through, shoulders aren't active. He is going to, because he's already extended that knee, because his toes pointed down, he still has to finish. That hip extension does happen, but it happens at the end. So he pushes through here, he is active, chin gets tucked down in, and then we're good to go. Go ahead and kick down. So again, this standard is all about how tall can we get. We get tall by getting closer to the wall. We get tall by really kicking that heel, getting that, getting up into that position where those toes are pointed down, and we get tall by being active through the shoulder and having the hip off the wall. If you think about those 3 things while you're doing your handstand push-ups, you can blast through to that heavier barbell in the handstand walk. Good luck.